Hi guys, how you doing? And here I am today with Rob from Prodos Games. Rob, welcome to Tempest Crusade 01. We're here to talk to you about the new release for Alien vs Predator now. Obviously it's very, very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening within it. Obviously, what can you tell us about it?
Okay, so it's a miniatures board game and war game.
Yep.
So you can choose how you play it. So you can play it on tiles in a kind of spaceship that's crashing with predators, aliens and marines. One player, you play it on your own if you want, or you can play it with multiple players.
So what, can you do like standalone solo missions?
Yeah, yeah. So you can open the box, put your models together and get playing.
And within the game, as I know nothing about the game, only what's up on Kickstarter at the moment. So is it you can play single character or can you play squad formation?
It depends which faction you're doing. So I'm going to be annoying. So
just tell us about it. Tell us as much as you can.
Okay, so if you're doing Colonial Marines, you'd act in squads. So you'd activate a squad and do whatever it wants to do. If you're doing Predators, they generally act as a single, crazy, amazing hunter that kills everything.
So it's a single character?
Generally, yeah, but you'll have like 3 or 4 maybe, across the whole mission. And then Aliens, you've got the entire hive, but they're broken down into smaller squads as well.
So if you were to liken, style of gameplay to other games, without sort of going, it's exactly like this. How would you say? Because obviously, without actually play testing it and seeing it, it's difficult to sort of go, oh, okay, is it like Mantic brought out a game where it's tile based? Is it kind of similar to that in that sort of sense?
I'd say so, yeah. So if you've played any kind of tile based board game, so there's Space Hulk, Project Pandora, which you're referring to, even Dust Tactics, those are all very similar games. I mean, so Dust, for example, you move from tile to tile.
Because we both like Dust.
We both love Dust. But yeah, so you move from tile to tile with the whole squad. It's the same for AVP.
Okay, so also the other side of it is obviously that's a train thundering past. I don't know if they can hear that, so we don't know. But also with the game, you don't have to use the tiles.
No.
So you can actually play it squad army based.
Absolutely. So you can play it like a traditional war game. So you build up your army, you set up your table, you put your scenery down, you roll for your mission, and you play a big battle game, essentially.
That's very, very cool. Okay, so what are the range of miniatures you're going to be able to play with in this game? Because I've seen a few today, and I've got to say I'm quite excited by that. So how many different versions of figures are there for the colonial troops?
So Colonial Marines, just to broadly, you have the Sergeant, you've got a normal squad of Colonial Marines, sentry guns, a power loader.
Because the power loader is pretty cool.
It's awesome.
I've got to say, I was pretty blown away by that because I was not expecting that at all.
It's just beautiful. And then we've got the Wayland Yutani Commandos.
What? I haven't seen these. What are these?
They're cool kind of infantry guys, very elite, and they're from, the original concept is from Alien 3. They turn up.
When they turn up at the end.
Yeah, the guys in the weird hazmat suits.
Okay, cool. Oh, fantastic. So what about Predators?
Predators, right, so you've got hunters, you've got predator dogs, you've got a female predator, which is pretty scary, but awesome at the same time. And, you're making me think now.
Because that's not touched on in any of the films, is it? It's not touched on in any of the films where you have, like, the female predator. So this is, we've not seen this before. Yeah,
it comes from the comic books, the AVP comic books and book series as well.
Okay, fantastic. So Alien, different types of aliens, because
all sorts.
I have seen you've got like the Queen.
You've got Queen, Crusher, which is like a giant rhino alien. Okay. You've got warriors, infant warriors, face huggers, stalkers.
What was the large one you showed me?
The Royal Guard.
The Royal Guard. Okay. So within that, how many of the Royal Guard are there? Can you play in the game?
I don't know.
Is it just like so? If I was having. So say for example, I've got an army list. It'll be in the main rule books.
I think it's 2 actually.
Okay. That's
just pretty cool.
Yeah, that is devastating.
And
you've got some miniatures. We're going to have a proper look at those later on. Obviously, we've got some of the Prodos range that's been laid out for us to have a look at as well. But we'll be talking to Mark about that later on. So what else can you tell us about the game? When is it coming out? This is
see, we're quoting around October to November, but I can't promise that.
I think this is the way Kickstarter's sort of going at the moment. How are you finding Kickstarter?
It's good fun. It's a constant roller coaster. So you get like amazing highs, ridiculous lows. You get points where things don't quite go the way you wanted it to go, and then you have to fix it, and then things just go really smoothly sometimes.
That's really good. So let's just quickly go back to the game again. If you can hear someone walking about in the background, that would be Mark, their marketing manager. But it sounds like weeping floorboards. But let's just talk about things like what are your hopes for the game? Things like how do you see it progressing as follow-on packs and stuff like that?
Okay. So we want to release ideally on a monthly basis new products for it. We want to do expansion packs for the board game. We want to do expansion books for the war game as well.
So for the war game side, you're thinking about that's like a codex type for an army book for each range of
so like an Aliens one, a Predator one.
Now, are you going to be doing the eggs?
Yeah, we've got them.
Have you? Yeah, because I've only seen the face huggers.
Yeah, we've got the eggs as well. They look amazing, mate. There's one actually crawling out.
I'm going to have a look at these. We'll get some close-up shots so we can just put in here. Sort of thing. They're bound to be around. Okay, so we talked about hopes, things that are coming up. Is there anything else you can tell us about before we disappear?
Only that I'm hoping it's going to be on the shelf of every single geek shop in the world.
That's right. Yeah, well, of course. Has the feedback been quite exciting?
Man, it's been amazing. Every single store I find, regardless of where they are. I mean, like Bolivia, genuinely, Ukraine, these kinds of places, and UK, wherever, they all want at least a copy of it just to see what it is. It's amazing.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Well, guys, listen, I can't thank you enough, Rob.
Yeah.
That's absolutely brilliant of you. I'm going to see you guys soon, and I'll see you in part 2.